Hey y'all, my name is Carson. The main differences that I noticed in the videos, in the first video, it wasn't the therapist was not client centered at all. She was very pushy, like pretty much told the client what he needed to do to change. She didn't let him know that it was his choice at all. She jumped to conclusions about him not wanting to do what was best for his kid, pretty much telling him like he needed to get rid of the pet. She was being very judgmental. She didn't even acknowledge or try to understand how much the pet meant to him. In the second video, she was very much client centered. She let him know that he was the driver, that it was his choice. She listened to his experiences, and in turn, he was a lot more open to like consider maybe the pet is affecting me and kind of discuss some of those things. Whereas in the first video, he was closed off, like didn't want to share anything with her, didn't want to open up. Um, my current experience with like motivational interviewing, active listening, I did an internship at DCS in my undergrad. So we had to do a lot of like child and parent interviews. So I have a little bit of experience with active listening, motivational interviewing. And I'm currently working with juveniles in the justice system that are on probation. I work as a case manager, so I support them and their families. So I have pretty limited experience. I don't really have any like therapeutic experience, but I do sometimes have kids that are disclosing like personal things. I work with them on coping skills, linking them to resources. So I have a little bit of experience, but I'm still learning, pretty new to it. One skill that I would like to strengthen is probably my active listening. I don't know if it's just maybe because I'm new into the field, but sometimes I find myself like asking clients questions and they say something, and then in my head, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, how am I going to respond? I'm so wrapped up in saying the right thing or thinking about what I'm going to say next or ask next that I feel like sometimes I don't listen to them fully. And then I'm like, oh gosh, like, I'm not even listening to my client, which I am, but I'm overthinking. So active listening and like summarizing and stuff is something that I would really like to improve because I feel like I'm not giving my clients the best when I'm overthinking and doubting myself about what I'm going to say next. But I'm really looking forward to this course and just expanding my knowledge because I have a little experience now, but I just graduated in May, so I'm very fresh. Um, I'd like to improve all these skills.